Hello. For this particular video, I decided that I would try to do something a little different. I decided this time I would do an inspirational speaking video rather than doing the traditional ASMR videos that I've previously done. This will be focused more on inspirational speaking rather than sounds and things of that nature. So, I want to try to bring a little bit of positivity and maybe a little bit of more hope into your life experience through this video, and to let you know that I have had darkness and depression weigh down on me many times throughout my life, but I want to let others know that you are not alone, and that the peace, love, light, and serenity will always overcome darkness. Love and light always overcome darkness. And with that said, I would like to begin my inspirational speech in a moment that I wrote in my Google Documents. But just remember, no matter what, even though that sunset or that sunrise, if the sunset occurs, another sunrise is on the way, even brighter and more majestic and beautiful and more powerful than the next. And even though it seems there may be an ocean of troubles and sorrows in your way, that light is just within reach. Even if it may seem it is just unobtainable or out of reach, it will eventually be within reach. That is our promise. That is our destiny, not to be in darkness, but to be in the light. And you may see an ocean of problems here, or an ocean of sorrow in front of you. But what's on the other side? A beautiful, bright sunrise of light and brightness, bringing with it peace and serenity and a hope for a brighter, better future for you and everyone. Just remember, nothing is out of reach for you. I have felt so dark at times, but light always manages to resurface, because light is more powerful than the dark. And one lowly little spark is all it takes to be seen in an entire room filled with darkness. And that tiny spark can begin to get brighter and brighter and light up the entire what was previously darkness and turn it into light. And then you've got that beautiful, bright sunrise again. That is you, and that is your destiny. I'll begin my inspirational speech now that I wrote in my Google Documents. And I might use it in future videos again. You can never use inspirational speech enough. So I'll begin in a moment. And if you would like, I will do a separate video containing only the inspirational speech itself. I'm going to now begin the speech. I called it The Story, Journey of Light. I wrote this document on April 13th, 2016 at 12:58 p.m. The Story, Journey of Light. Ever wonder why there's ups and downs in life? I suppose you could look at it one way, or maybe in many different ways. But the way I try to look at it is that without the downs, you would never realize how good the ups feel to have. So, the world journey, our world journey, the experiences of this 3D physical world that we live in, is a journey we must go on to realize the struggle we came from, so that you may appreciate the peace, love, and light that is when you experience true peace and harmony. Through the darkness, you can see that spark of light. Because when you're in the dark, isn't it easier to see the light? Yes, it is. It's much easier to see that spark of light from the darkness you've been in. So the reason why, I suppose, we experience these ups and downs is so that when we are down, we can know the ecstatic joy that we receive when we reach this peaceful point in our journey. When we reach the point of peace and harmony, and we know that the journey of the struggle that we came from when we started from the very, very bottom, then we can know how great it feels and appreciate the peace and tranquility of the white light energy when we do reach the very top. So, we must go through the struggle and the down low, dark moments in order to appreciate the high points and the light when we reach it. God bless us all. Peace, love, light, and many blessings. And as always, sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. And God bless all. Thank you for listening. Many, many blessings. You shall see light, I assure you.